Hello and namaste, this is Jewel from Goddess Creative. I have a new reading for you today. This reading is for Sei, S-E-I, Sei, okay? I have already meditated and checked the prices. Actually, I've been checking the prices on this one over the last few days. This is the first read I've ever done for it. I'm haven't known too much about this project, but I know it's quite a popular one. Okay, so the first card out I have for it in the timeline of right now is the moon card. Whilst it's currently, the moon card is a no, because it's a dark, shadowy card, it is still major arcana, so that is positive. It does bring forward with it, though, some vagueness and instability. I'm actually, this read is done in quarters for this year. I'm actually getting this one will probably do better later on. Not necessarily this year, more further down the track. So, but at the moment, I mean, it has already had some really nice runs. I don't know how long this one's been around, but I do get it being here for quite some time. And this one, yeah, whilst it does build like the rest of them, they're all going to build towards the end of this year, it does get some nice returns. But yeah, it's just moving steady and forward. So at the moment, we're in a little bit of a, it'll most likely, probably has already reached its all-time high, or it must be sitting around whatever it is. It must be a new project, I'm not sure. Anyway, my first read of it was having a look last week, and it was sitting under the all-time high, so it's probably may have already reached its all-time high already now, because I do get in this first quarter, it will, is what I'm getting. So yeah, so it does have this moon energy, which is some to do a lot with your intuition and subconscious, but it could bring some instability and vagueness there. But the energy does, as we look into second quarter, the energy does gain and gather with the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is beautiful. It is about financial new beginnings. So I'd like to say that. So this is coming into second quarter. I think there'll be a lot of talk about this project in that timeline. Whilst a lot of them are going to be moving up in this timeline as well, this one would have been better if you'd had been able to get into it a bit earlier. But if you're holding it and you got into it a lot earlier, yes, you'll be happy in this timeline here of second quarter. It's got new financial opportunities, new jobs, new business. It is about money, investments, prosperity, security, stability. It is manifesting. It's an ace's beginning, so it's manifesting this abundance that we are all looking for. As we look into third quarter, and I had to double check this, but what I am getting for this project in the timeline of third quarter is a reversed cups, and I had to check this a few times if I was getting this correct, but I am. And so basically what it is, it's better, the cups is better in the reverse because it does mean moving forward. It does mean moving on. It also means accepting help and healing, forgiveness, rejoining the world. So it's a very positive card when it comes in reverse position, more so than the upright. So this basically does mean moving forward in the reversed. And you can see this with the Lovers card as well, which is all about the partnerships. So perhaps a partnership or some kind of connection is going to come in this timeline. Some relationship of shared values, but something that's to do with major changes in this timeline of third quarter this year. Something happens with this project, Sei. So we do like that. It's really, really nice energy. we've got the beautiful World card here. So, you know, we love the World card. The World card does bring in for it the energy that is so much success and achievement. So it's feeling accomplishment in this timeline of fourth quarter. I will say that. So from what it was when I first read it at 0.67 to fourth quarter, yes, it will be feeling the accomplishment in that timeline. It does have a sense of belonging now, and it's got that wholeness and success and fulfillment here with the World card. It is clarified with decisions, and this is a yes card and this is a maybe card, but it'll be bring in the Two of Wands in this timeline is about planning and going forward. It is about it could be immigration or like migrating, or I don't know, something. It's moving forward. It's two paths and it's decisions in this timeline. So maybe they'll have to make a decision because in this timeline something else will come through to them, and it will be the feeling of having to make that decision. And it may even be you with your investment, especially if you got in, you know, like now or the past 3 months or something, or even earlier last year. I'm assuming it was, I haven't looked at it, what it, you know, originally was, because I know it's had a pump already, that's all. But it has more to go. So you will be, you know, having to make decisions here in this timeline of the end of 2024. And as we look at the timeline of 2025, first quarter, we do have the beautiful Queen of Cups. She is very beautiful. She's mature energy. She is very much the sensitive energy, and she's very loyal and faithful. It's kind of a psychic energy, but it's got that royalty, but she also worries. This is Cups is emotional. You can see she's worried here in this picture. So there's some concern in this project, and that is clarified even further with this Four of Pentacles. Otherwise I wouldn't be getting such a, even though it's a Pentacles, it's great. Yes, it's anchoring wealth into this timeline, but the Four of Pentacles also indicates holding on too tightly to your wealth. So perhaps the flow slows down in the timeline of 2025 for somewhat before it perhaps goes ahead again. But as I said, this is a quarters reading, and I'm only reading up to first quarter of 2025. But yeah, so the Four of Pentacles is about holding on too tightly, or, you know, deep issues here. It does bring financial stability and security, but it is also control and possible possessiveness. And whilst these cards are both good, they're both yes cards, they're not as sitting as lightly in their energy as what they could be, because she's a worrying queen and he's holding on too tightly. So there is something going on there. It'll be interesting, and maybe the project's just going to have pullback in that timeline, or just after that timeline. But, you know, I don't know whether it's to do perhaps with this partnership, but something is causing some worry here because they've got the decisions to make. They do have beautiful cards, the Ace of Pentacles and the World, but there is some sort of shadowy something there that is causing some sort of setback. So I do want to say that. Okay, I'm going to leave this reading here, trying not to let it rattle on too long. Remembering it's not financial advice. This energy will have to be checked again towards the, you know, in the next, you know, 3 months or so, because energy can change. But it's very interesting to have a look at the energy of a project through tarot, because it's amazing. It's amazing what the tarot can tell us. Okay, so trust your own intuition and do all your research, tick all your boxes before investing in anything. Yes, I'll leave it there. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you have ordered my requests, both now and in the past, please don't forget to review on my website to help people with what you thought of the reading, and just to help people find my readings and to help them have trust in my readings, because I would really appreciate that, and it helps guide others, especially if you've already purchased my digital assets guide. Especially if you purchased the update, don't forget to review it on my website. If you purchased, you can review under the product purchase area. Okay, I very much appreciate that. Okay, love and appreciation. Namaste.